Okay, so hi, good
Hello,
afternoon.
good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. What about you? You tell me, how are you doing?
Yes, everything is going smoothly, and this has been my most awaited session, right? I had been looking forward to it for quite some time, yes. But due to your
Yeah,
active schedule, we couldn't connect and it couldn't make it. We couldn't make it happen, right? But yes, fortunately,
true, true.
finally got this opportunity to connect.
I was also worried for you that you tried and you called me. So I was unable to join because nowadays I have not been making conversational videos for a long time. It's been 3 months that I have not been making. It means making very less. Sometimes all of a sudden, if I feel that no, I have to make videos, so that time I just connect with someone if that person is instantly ready. So I can do it like that. But if I give time, then again I have another thing, and sometimes something happens that I can't join on the time. So that also happens. So if I am giving the time and if I'm unable to join, so it's not good, right? So that's why instantly, if somebody is ready, if that person is also have has time, or that person can also join with me at the same time when I'm available. So that's fine for me. It's completely fine to join with them. Then it doesn't matter for them as well. They can easily connect with me, right?
Actually, I was in the middle of something. As I checked your message that are you available right now? So I thought, okay, I shouldn't miss the boat. Okay, and I didn't want. So yes, I
So
messaged you that.
were you
Okay,
okay? So were you available that time when I
not
texted
available,
you?
but yes, I was not available. But yes, we have to manage, right? Because that time
Okay.
you were so okay. Give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. I think you are a very passionate learner. I think I can
Yes,
see that enthusiastic.
yes, I'm very
You are
enthusiastic
a very
learner.
enthusiastic person. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. There is no brainer.
Yes, enthusiasm is very needed in English journey, literally.
Yes, in every field, in everywhere, if you want to do something,
Hmm.
yes, so you have to be passionate. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
determined. Your confidence, your perseverance, everything matters a lot.
True, true, true. For everything. Whatever we do, we need to do properly and consistently and with passion. Right.
Yes. So, could you please introduce
Okay,
yourself
so
because we are meeting for the first time?
yes, yes, sure, sure. So my name is Sweta and I'm from West Bengal, and I have a YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle. So I began my YouTube channel to learn this language and wanted to connect with people. Then while connecting, I realized that I want to teach because I was learning and I was teaching to myself and having conversation with people. So I was guiding them as well. I wanted to be a trainer when I was learning, when I became passionate learner, when I became a YouTube. So while learning, while I was a learner, but I wanted to be a trainer. So I started behaving like that and I started guiding people while having conversation with co-learners, fellow YouTubers, with anyone. And even I was teaching myself. So I am a self-taught learner. I say always because I always try to teach myself and others as well. So this is how I became English trainer. Now I teach online, offline. I have been teaching while learning. I started teaching online and offline both, and I have been taking one-to-one session, group classes, or you can say offline classes with rural students. This is how it has been going on. If I talk about my qualification, so I am about to complete my master's degree now. So this is all about me. Thank you so much.
I'm glad to hear.
I
Yes.
have so many hobbies, but I don't follow these days. So that's why I don't want to talk about it. If I talk about English, then English is my passion and hobby. I can say all the time I need to work for that. And teaching is my hobby and passion now. So that's why these are the things I love to do. Apart from this, I love to sing and love to travel, but nowadays I'm not doing.
Okay, thank you so much. So, yes, my name is Ekta Jain. I hail from Rajasthan. I have completed LLB and LLM. Nowadays, I'm running my YouTube channel named Simplify English with Ekta Jain. So, nowadays, I'm into it, and spoken English has stolen the show. Because I have multiple hobbies like listening to music, dancing, traveling, cooking. But nowadays,
Mhm.
I'm indulging into this journey. Yes.
English.
So, that's, yes, that's why I created my YouTube channel So I will be consistent. I will be learning and improving, and like I am also teaching. I'm providing
Hmm. Oh
classes.
wow.
So yes, when we impart our knowledge, it boosts our confidence, and yes, our knowledge also gain, right,
Mm-hmm.
day by day.
Oh wow, wow. That's great. So you are
Yes,
teaching as well.
yes.
Yeah. So there are many things to discuss, but yeah, one thing that I realized is that if somebody learns English, then they leave everything and they start learning English only. So that happens, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because
Because
we have to learn a lot, and we are not native speakers. We are not surrounded with native speakers. We don't have environment partners, so we have to create an environment, and we need to speak a lot. No, that's why.
actually, when we learn one vocab, one advanced vocab, second, then we have to learn grammar, then phrases, expressions, idioms, lots of things, right, are
Never
coming in
a
our mind.
never ending process.
Yes, and we can't boil the ocean at once. So it's a long process. We have to be patient, right? That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also enjoying this. Whenever I
Mm-hmm.
interact with
And
others, so I gain knowledge. Yes.
yes, yes. Not only improving English language, but improving your communication skills. You are connecting
Yes.
with a lot of people. And in life, I think we want to connect with people. We want to have conversation. We want to talk with them because
Yes.
many people feel alone if they don't have people. And you won't believe that, like, nowadays, many people are alone. They feel alone. They don't feel that we have people, we have somebody to talk. But as we have created an environment that we can connect on online platform, and along with English learning, we learn knowledge, we gain confidence, and we gain knowledge, and at the same time we make bonding to each
Yes.
other, right? So that also happens.
It's true.
So many
Actually,
things
we
we get from English.
that's why I'm enjoying because whenever I talk to
Hmm.
others, so like how they are improving, means we get inspiration because everyone
Hmm.
is wearing so many hats. We are multitasking, but we are managing each and everything. So I get inspiration. I'm self motivated person, but we need
Yeah,
get motivated.
true, true.
Yes, so we can also do because the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
And yes, every girl, women, they are doing wonders in their life. So why we can't?
Hmm. Yeah, and if we want to learn something, then we need to learn this way, right? This is how we can improve. And at home, by sitting, just using online platform, you can improve your skills, communication, personality, then talking to people. That's huge.
Yes. When did you
Mhm.
create your channel?
I have created more than 2 years ago, I would say, 2.5 years
Okay.
completed.
Wow.
Yeah, this month I started in 2024. For January, I began my YouTube channel. So that time I was not active because I didn't know the genre of conversational. Yeah, so I was making short form videos. I was uploading on Instagram. So from 1st January 2024, I started. I began, but I didn't work properly. So basically, if I talk about my conversational genre, I began when then it was 2024 April month or May month, the month of
Okay.
April or May. Yes. So
Till now
we
you are
have
very
completed,
consistent.
yes, 3 years, I can say, right? Then 2024, 2025. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
till
two
now
and a
you
half
are
years, we
consistent.
can say. Mhm.
Every day you are creating video.
Um, I cannot say every day. I also take gap, and so many days I was unable to make videos, and health issues, sometimes family problem, and there are so many things in our personal life, right? But still, I tried to be consistent. Every day I tried making videos, and also one thing I do is that I make many videos in a day. I used to make earlier. Nowadays I don't make, but earlier I was making so many videos, and I was, you know, uploading those videos, and for a few days I was taking gap like that. Also I was doing in a week, means if I create 30 videos or 20 videos, then I can stay for at least 3 weeks
Yes,
without
yes.
worrying. So that also I
Yes.
did in earlier phase, if I talk about. But nowadays it's very difficult to make even one video in week for me. So somehow
Okay.
I try. Yeah. Earlier, I was making so many videos in a day. I was connecting with a lot of people, at least five, seven, three people. Now, in week, person or two people, it's very difficult.
Okay. Now it's very interesting. Yes. if you are going somewhere, then actually you should upload, you should create your video earlier before, so it will be beneficial, right?
Mm-hmm. True, true.
Okay.
Do you have any
Okay.
other question,
Hmm. So yes, uh, please
or will
give
I
us
ask
some
you?
tips and tricks to improve our communication skill.
That is you're doing. You're speaking in front of me, and that's what people need to do. They also need to communicate and they need to speak. Practical method we need to follow. I always mention to my audience and to my learners, always I suggest this, that practically we need to improve. That is a speaking and listening practice. If we do listening practice, because we don't have words in our brain, so we need to consume and then we can produce. So for producing, you have to speak and you need to train your mouth, you need to train your brain in this language because it's new language for us. So there are many aspects, many techniques to follow, but at least if you can follow listening habit or listening skills and speaking skills, it's definitely going to help you.
Yes,
Yes,
communication
and we
skill is
need to
very
be
important.
consistent.
Yes,
Yeah, like you have been also trying. How long have you been speaking English?
it's been 6 months. I'm
So
practicing
are you? Yes, are
every.
you being consistent?
Yes, I've been
So
practicing like for 6 months. So yes, I'm consistent till now.
So you can share your journey within 6 months. You are so consistent. So you are the real example, or you will definitely can suggest many learners and audience that within 6 months how you can be a consistent learner and how you improved within 6 months. You are speaking pretty natural English and also you are so confident about it, right? So could you elaborate and could you share your journey?
I would love to share my journey also, because when I started, I knew basic words, okay, like a vocabulary, and I used to listen to podcast or videos, celebrities videos. So, and I jotted on, I noted down. I thought that okay, I can speak in future, and
Mm,
it's easy, not a Herculean task. But when it comes to speaking, so yes, I formal, because really it's very tough. If we don't speak, we don't implement those words. So how can we become fluent? So yes, that's when I realized it, that no, I need to speak more and more, because the more you speak, the more confident and fluent you will become. So that's why
mm,
I started practicing a lot. Like I recorded my voice clip for at least 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. And when I'm doing my household chores or cooking, so yes, what's what like coming in our mind, how to speak, how we can explain
mhm,
our daily routine, or
mm.
this household chores, that I'm folding this, I'm unfold this, switch on, switch off. Every means daily use sentences you can learn from YouTube videos, and means technology has transformed our lives completely. Everything we get
True.
at yes, our fingertips in the blink of an eye. We can improve, means we can improve, means we can learn, and day by day, means by degrees, you can improve. There's no brainer. Only first step is very difficult, it seems, because initially whenever we start something new, so yes, it seems very difficult. But
Mm,
after practicing, yes, you it boosts your confidence. When you start speaking, then you think that okay, I can speak. If I'm using this basic sentences, then I can use the advanced vocabulary. So yes, it happened with me also. And after that, I try to inculcate this habit, means I was using advanced word or vocabulary idiom, so it's also boosted my confidence, yes, that I'm improving. So
mhm,
every day I try to celebrate my achievement, that okay, this day I have learned this new phrase or idiom, syntax structures or grammar, so everything matters a lot.
mm.
And
Exactly.
like when we feel discouraged, and we sometimes we get demotivated, when we start
Yeah.
comparing ourselves with others,
Mhm.
so it can steal your happiness and joy. So don't
You
compare
need to be
yourself.
happy. Mm.
Yes, so whatever we are
We
learning, we
need to
should enjoy
enjoy
the
the process,
process.
right?
Yes, yes,
We
yes,
know that it's a language. It's not a subject that you can complete within month and you need to give or take the exam, right? You need to speak. You need to speak entire life. You know very well that this language is for entire life. Not you are doing a course and you are just you are taking the exam, that's it, you are
yes.
getting the result and now it's completed and your task is completed. Now you are not there for English. No, English is like a spoken language. We have to speak up, and obviously that's a language, so we cannot assume or we cannot think that we can learn everything at once. Every
Yes.
day we will learn some idiom, phrases, some words, some complicated words, difficult words. If you want to learn day by day, we will improve. But before that, you need to speak up every day, and you need to have the mindset of learning. If your mind is not for learning, you don't want to learn. Those who can learn every day, at least for 6 months or 1 year, they can only learn this language. So learning mindset is very important here.
Yes, I would say that comparison sometimes it's okay because it
Hmm.
encourages us to push ourselves, means to step up our game, to push our
Hmm.
limits, and so yes, it's okay. Like the sky is the limit, and iron sharpens iron. When we witness others that they are improving, so yes, we also try to improve ourselves that we can do. So healthy comparison, if we do look, so it always nurtures resilience. It always encourages us be perseverant and self discipline. Also, we learn. So yes, I
Hmm.
also appreciate like healthy comparison is always good because it
Hmm.
teaches us we should keep our eye on the prize
Hmm.
instead of getting
Yeah,
distracted.
true, true.
Like we should stay motivated. We should stay focused.
Hmm.
Sorry, on our goal only because Rome wasn't built in a day. And like we know, Thomas Edison, Elva, he failed thousands of times, but he never thrown the towel. That's why he succeeded and he invented light bulb. So yes, when we
Hmm.
read, listen to others' story, successful person, when we read, so yeah, we get inspiration, we get
So do
motivation
you
from
read
them.
books?
I'm not an avid book reader. Yes, I love to read books, but I'm not getting much time. Yes, actually,
Hmm.
I know that no cuts, no buts, coconuts. We shouldn't make excuses, but yes, being a homemaker and it's very difficult to manage it and everything. Sometimes I read books, but not every time. But I
Hmm.
want to improve
Okay,
this
so.
habit. I have many books. Yes.
Mhm.
Are you a avid book reader?
Oh, okay. No, no. I can tell you one thing that I don't read books. Yes, I try to read books, but I never focus properly to read books. So I feel that this is not journey that I started. This is not my journey that I started. Because when I do properly, that time I call this is mine, this is my journey, or this is for me. But when I do sometimes, so I don't like it to say that, yeah, I read books. But yeah, for my improvement, I do. Definitely sometimes some reading practices that I do, but not with books, but on phone. And completely I've improved by watching videos and speaking practically and connecting with people and guiding them. That's how I have been improving. Especially teaching helped me a lot in my English
Yes.
journey. So
Yes.
I prefer practically doing it by myself in from my mouth or by myself. That is how I have been doing. Yes, but reading really helps, and I am so fond of reading. I feel that if I get time, that I can read. But I feel that all the time I have to do practical work, which is like I have to attend sessions, I have to take classes, I have to learn English on phone. There are many videos that I have to watch. For these things I am occupied completely, and taking classes, personal classes, group classes are quite difficult to handle every day than reading. So I'm also not giving the excuses, but yes, I don't know why I'm not able to read properly still, not
Wow.
being consistent. Yeah.
Yes. By learn means by teaching, you are improving and you are learning. This is the best way.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yeah, many people say that by reading books and by reading
Yes.
some articles, newspapers, they learn English, and also by watching movies, they learn English. So in my life, still, I feel that watching movies and reading books and exploring outside by traveling, that is still remaining. I have to do it, and when I start, I think I will feel that yeah, I'm doing it. But now I haven't started properly, just working for teaching and learning. That's how it is going on. So that's why I feel that I love watching movies, I feel I love reading books, and I love traveling. So three things I really want to explore. It means it gives us, exploration. We can explore, we understand so many things by reading books, watching movies, and traveling. We learn so many things. So now communication is helping me to learn something practically by connecting with people, talking with them, so many things that we discuss. So definitely it also helps to make me understand about world, isn't it?
Absolutely. Actually, I'm also doing the same thing. I also want to watch movies, English movies, or but
Hmm.
and reading books. But really, I'm not getting time. So these things are in my bucket list to do. But let's see,
Yeah,
because when I
true, true.
play this video conversation, so it takes time, and after editing and
Editing is
like
also there. If you are doing
yeah,
YouTube, so it's very difficult. Now, like you have to be in front of camera, and whenever I do anything, I have to think for videos, because now my channel is for not only making videos but for my career as well, and also I am earning from that. So I have to think that it's my profession, right? So I need to work in that way. So whatever we do, we need to create videos. Like not everything I don't create like everything whatever I do, but still if I am doing anything, then my mind works for English, and I think some creative mind, creativity, I would say, like, oh, I need to do in this way. I have to make video. So practically, that is action
yes,
I do for videos. So that time, if you start reading, so when will you make video and when will you read? That also
yes,
happens with me. Mm.
exactly. This is the most important thing. We are doing our plate is already full. We think that
Hmm.
we need to do this. Yes, everyone is multitasking.
Yes. Hmm. And basically, I want to see myself a creator. Okay. Now, reading is like I'm reading like a reader, but I want to be now creator. So for creator, you have to take action. You have to create. Now, for creating, it takes a lot of effort, energy, time. So that's why, and also there are so many things that I want to explore. I want to do. Now, in English genre, only teaching and conversation, that's not enough. You have to think
Yes.
out of the box, and there are many things, right? Now, still, we have so many genre or so many categories to follow, like comedy videos, acting videos, activities are there, then teaching method, grammar rules. Oh my God, so many genre we have.
Yes, yes. So it's a vast ocean. That's why I'm saying na,
Yeah.
that one day we are learning this, then the next day we are learning this, then the next day we are learning this. So it's a vast ocean.
Am I audible to you?
You face
Hello?
network issue? Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, am I visible to you?
Yes, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, what you were saying something, I think.
Yes. Uh, like is kindness is strength or weaknesses in today's world?
Mm-hmm. What did you say? I think network. I'm facing network issues or what?
Okay,
Could
I'm
you repeat
asking
it?
that is kindness, yes, is kindness is strength or weakness in today's world?
Oh, strength and what word you used?
Weakness is kindness.
Kindness means. Could you elaborate?
Kindness. I'm not
Oh,
audible.
kindness. I
Yes.
can't hear
Okay,
you.
okay.
That's why.
Is kindness a strength or weakness in today's world?
Hmm. I think strength is weakness. Oh, sorry. Uh, kindness is sometimes weakness for us, because when we are kind for everyone, then it's not good with everyone, because we don't know people. There are many people nowadays, they have uh, bad mindset, I would say. So if you are always kind, then they will make you um, they will hurt you, basically. That also happens in our life. So I feel that I'm always kind towards people, so it is a kind of sometimes weakness for me. Yeah.
Yes. We are so compassionate and kind. Sometimes, people may take us for granted. Yes,
Your
yes.
voice. Hello.
Hello.
What did you say? Could you repeat it?
Means I think that if we are very polite, kind, and compassionate, means sometimes people may take advantages,
Advantages of it.
may
Yeah.
take us for granted that we are available
Mm-hmm.
anytime, every time.
Your
This kind of
your
thing.
face is not visible
Okay.
properly. It looks blurry.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I
Hello.
visible to you?
Yes. Yes. You are visible.
Okay. I think you were saying something, ma'am. Sorry for disturbance.
Yes.
I think due to
Yes.
network issue it is happening.
Yes. Yes. Due to network issue. Okay. So I'm
Mhm.
asking that. Do you think that people should express every opinion that comes to their mind
With everyone you are asking, or with
with every
like
opinion? Means
it
you should
depends on
express
situation.
every
Basically
opinion.
I feel that it depends on situation. Now we should not share with everyone, or we should not express everything to everyone. Now it has barrier or some limitations, right? So I feel that if I am uh, like if I can feel comfortable with that person, or I know the person is good, then only I can express everything. Otherwise I don't like to share or express anything to anyone, and it doesn't make sense even that if you are sharing to everyone everything, right? So we need to think with whom are you talking, right? We need to think and we need to be mindful and careful about it to share with anyone, or even suggestion even we don't need to give to everyone. Yeah, those who deserve for that only we can advise them. Otherwise
Yes.
they will take it in a wrong way.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they deserve attention, then we need to give a piece of advice. Otherwise, like always be mindful. And you can share your
Mhm.
opinions.
You
Uh,
can also tell me that what do you think? Do you want to express everything to
no,
everyone,
no,
or
no.
like you also have certain boundaries or limitations?
Yes, yes. I always means draw the line. We
Hmm.
need to be strike a balance between our emotions and the expression. Like we can't rely on everyone, and every opinion we can't share. Every opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we need to bottle up our emotions. Sometimes we should
Hmm.
wear our heart on our sleeves. We should share.
Hmm.
If we don't share,
Hmm.
then like it feels like a heavy backpack, like a
Hmm.
pressure cooker. If we means
Hmm.
right, so it can burst. So yes. Likewise, if we don't share, so it leads to anxiety,
Yeah,
stress, overwhelmed.
we
We
need to
feel
choose people actually to with whom you
yes,
are going to share. We need
yes,
to share. I feel that with family and the closed one, to whom you can believe. You know, if you don't believe, even we cannot share to anyone. So
yes.
in my life, basically, if I believe that person and I understand that person is eligible or understandable for me, then only I share. That's what I can say.
Actually, think before you speak because our words leave a lasting impression. It's very important,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Do you have any other
Yes.
question? Because it's 40-minute session, so we have given the time. We have 4 minutes, so if you have any questions, please ask me.
Okay. So yes, uh, you are teaching, right? You are imparting your knowledge also. So what do you teach? Like grammar portion, or how do you teach?
Mm-hmm. Overall, I teach English language, how I learned by myself. So this is how I feel not only grammar, but also there are many factors and many aspects that we need to follow. So I work in that way. Whatever factors or whatever aspects we need to follow, I follow. I don't go with traditional method like theoretically just learning grammar. No, practical methods are there. So that is I follow basically teaching practically make them speak in English, and also there are so many activities and topics. That's how I continue. And I have some techniques to make them speak in English. So from day one, I try to make them speak in English, or I teach them how to speak in English. So many learners are there, they focus on grammar rules and they learn theoretical methods and they don't speak English basically. So, and even they don't understand when we teach English. So when we say that it's practical classes, one-to-one session, you have to speak in English, then they think that we have to learn first grammar. So that doesn't work actually. Earlier, people were learning grammar and translation method, but now people have changed, and nowadays people are learning with many techniques and many tools are there. So if I teach, I follow practical method, not traditional. Along with
Yes.
it, if it is needed that the person is making mistakes in grammar, then I correct them. And also I try to teach them grammar related and pronunciation. Also, I try to work on pronunciation topic, and there are many techniques that we need to share in English teaching. So that is I do. And I teach offline as well. So on offline, there are many rural students who study in Bengali and Hindi medium like me. So I
Okay.
teach them according to them. I work, I make them aware about this language, and I try to, even they don't know watching videos on YouTube, they don't watch. So there are
Okay.
many ways that I follow for my rural students. Otherwise on online, pretty much uh, very easy to do it on online, but on offline it's quite difficult for me because I have to go for 6 months, and also I need to work hard for them to make them understand that how much it is important. You have to learn, you have to improve, and I have to say again and again that you have to watch videos, you have to listen. There are so many things.
Yeah, absolutely right. Because theoretical
Yes.
knowledge means theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge both are important. They both go hand in hand. We can't depend on
Hmm.
only on practical knowledge or only solely theoretical. Like when we
Mm-hmm.
read books, so we need also to implement. So practical knowledge, yes, as you are
Mm-hmm.
saying,
And
as you
you,
said.
how do you teach? If I ask.
Yes, the same method like a reading, right? A reading, writing, speaking, and picture description also. Sometimes I means I provide so that they can
Activities.
describe activities. Yes, because like learning with fun. If you enjoy,
True, true.
if you enjoy, then you can improve. If you take it as
Mm-hmm.
stress, then you can't grow and you can't learn.